Welcome to the Full Throttle Saloon Project. Like this video, join our Patreon, and subscribe.
Previously on Full Throttle Saloon.
You gotta be kidding me.
The competition booked a monster act.
I mean, there could be 30,000 people over there. How many does that leave for the Full Throttle?
Flaunt auditioned for their big break.
That was awesome.
Thank you so much for coming. We'll have to see where it takes us from there.
Michael gave Angie a ride instead of a ring.
I decided to just hold off and wait off on that.
And Jackal delivered a packed house and a death-defying finish. Tonight,
It seems like it's a cluster right here.
the Throttle faces their biggest challenge of the rally.
Look at all them people leaving, going over there from here.
And Flaunt learns their fate.
You don't get a second chance in showbiz.
Let me interrupt you guys.
Plus,
What happened with you backing out on the proposal?
what's next for Michael and Angie?
I'm gonna take care of you.
Then,
Y'all are too stupid.
an employee attacked.
Let's beat their ass. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Michael gets an offer he can't refuse.
One of the security need to talk.
Right now on Full Throttle Saloon.
Hey, it's Stone and Double T. We're live at the Full Throttle Saloon. It is Friday. It's a bit of a hangover after yesterday's show.
How y'all doing today?
You look at what's going on across the
You got
street.
Guns N' Roses, Alice in Chains.
Big, massive acts over
down
there.
the block.
They spent over $1 million across the street on Alice in Chains and Guns N' Roses with the production, the whole deal. This is the year I've got to make it, and it sucks that they tried to come in to suck up all this money and our customers.
Without, a big act to compete, will people show up tonight?
Tonight's going to be big, I think. We got Guns N' Roses right across the street, and it's going to be a big night for concerts for locals. We didn't put a big band in on Friday for here. We just kind of held back. I think we'll do good just because of the brand and who we are. I mean, we have a party. That's by far the best performance I've seen.
Ever.
It was a circus show with music. Last night was incredible. We're still counting the money, so that's a good thing when they're still counting the money from the day before. Probably the best Jackal concert we ever had here, and everything just perfect last night. It was pretty unbelievable. When that thing started going up in the air, all of a sudden reality come over me. Just registered reality of what was about to happen.
It's a lonely feeling down in that barrel. I've done some crazy in my life, but I've never felt anything as intense as being in that loaded barrel.
3, 2, 1.
I chased you across the stage when you hit the net until I seen you stand up and do this, and then I was like, all right. It was probably the most successful bad idea ever.
A turf war is brewing between GOAT and one of the Throttle's biggest sponsors.
It's just irritating. When I'm paid to do what I do, and what I do is sit out in that field and make announcements for 21 vendors. And you can't hear me because they're so dang loud. They're a huge sponsor for the Full Throttle. They've been there for years. I'm gonna give them whatever they want to get, regardless of anybody getting mad. If they want to play music, they play music. Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. Full Throttle, what's up? Can you hear me? Check, check.
Even if it's just for a little while, it's good to get off the Full Throttle property, go downtown, soak up a little Sturgis, and just get away.
2 more days. I hope it don't rain. I hope we just get on it.
I don't want to jinx it, but if we get through this rally and there's no rain, it could go down in the history books.
What up?
Hey,
still shook from last night.
Man, what a blast.
To go to school. So back in the day, it wouldn't be bikes, it would be horses, and the cowboys would be out there.
That's about right, yeah.
Well, being here on Main Street is crazy because it kind of feel like I went back in time. I should go ahead and get shirts on.
Yeah, let's go and look around.
Cool, man. Thank you. It's my first time in Sturgis. Is it? Yes, it is.
Son, that's a lot of money sitting on this road right here.
Yes, it is.
Ready for some eats?
Yeah. So everybody's wondering what you're going to do next year.
Yeah. We might just have to sit next year out. With DMC and being shot out of a cannon, hell, just short of catching a bullet with my teeth, I don't know what else we could do to bring a show to Sturgis.
That was crazy night.
It's an energy that's alive.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
The deal with our brand is that it's the working class guy. It's just that guy that's not corporate big money. That's, you know, I thought it was, you know, we got across the street. They got all these big bands every night. We got Guns N' Roses tonight.
I gotta grab this call. Like the Jerry Lewis telephone.
Angie, listen. You know what? I'm tired of you going off the deep end about that.
I help Michael getting bands paid and entertainment paid and things like that when he's out in the field busy, taking care of different things. And one of the payments I had to make today was for the Perfect Angels.
I'm gonna treat you guys better than them. So I'll get that worked out, and whatever that deal is and whatever it ends up, I'm gonna pay y'all more. So I wish y'all quit griping about the money until we're done with the money.
I was a little blindsided by it because from what I understood, they were coming into bartend, so I assumed they were getting a bartender paycheck from the Full Throttle Saloon. I didn't know that they were getting a entertainment fee like Flaunt does.
You know what? Just sit down and put enough faith in me that after this rally is over, that I'm gonna take care of you. That's all I'm asking you to do. And if I don't take care of you when it's over, then you can bitch and raise hell at me about everything.
Not only were they getting the entertainment fee, they were actually getting more than what Michael's paying Flaunt.
Listen, we've got a great rally under our belt. We're making good money. Everything is positive. So I'm gonna take care of y'all, okay? We don't agree how things should be run a lot of the time. She's learned a ton being around me and how I operate and how I do business.
You know, I've gone to him and he's, oh, I'm gonna take care of it, I'll take care of you. We had a good rally, but it's just not the point for me. The point is that if anyone should be taken care of here, it's me because I take care of him.
I got it, trust me, all right?
Coming up,
Calling you out.
oh no, Fajita's debts catch up to him.
I'm here to collect my money or beat it out of you.
Plus, Flaunt finds out if they've landed a Hollywood deal.
Let me interrupt you guys.
And later, surveillance catches employees red-handed.
Hey, you dirty dog.
What happened with you backing out on the proposal? What proposal? The one you were going to ask Angie to marry. So I bring Mike and Angie out onto the stage, and he didn't pop the question. Gave her a bike, but no ring.
I thought about giving her a ring, but we were just busy and pulled apart, and so I decided to just hold off and wait off on that. We're gonna get married. I'm confident of that. Giving her a ring, that's just something that we should do with ourselves, not in front of a bunch of people at our bar.
I mean, that's a big step for me, man. I ain't never been married. I ain't hardly ever committed to too many girls in my life.
You know, I think that's just a moment that's done with her and I, so I decided to just hold off and wait off on that.
That's a good one. This is where it all began, right here at the Hill Climbs. Happy and Pearl Royal, they were a member of the Jack Pine Gypsies Motorcycle Club, and they would try to ride those big Indian motorcycles up these black hills, and it's grown. Every August, they descend on the Black Hills and celebrate. It's the spirit of Pappy and Pearl Royal. It's alive.
These Harley guys dig it, and it's cool to come out here and put down some crazy sick runs, and you know it's fun and we have a good time.
You know, the only thing that the Full Throttle doesn't have is a hill like this. Maybe we'll add a huge hill climb.
Bump, 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 bump. Step forward. 5, 6, 7, up.
So the Flaunt girls have been a little bit nervous and anxious to hear about what Ron Spalding from Universal Fontana thought about their performance last night.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Sometimes you second guess yourself. You're like, are we doing the right thing? Do we have a great product? I was so extremely nervous. Angie was extremely nervous. And it was just a huge step for us in our business to have someone of that stature come and see us.
Okay, so we need to get that for tonight if we're to keep all 5 in it. If not, then we just have you and me and Angie do it.
What that could mean to Flaunt is taking us to our final goal, whether it be in Vegas or a traveling road show. You don't get a second chance in showbiz. Like it happens this one time and one time only. You mess it up, you're stuck doing the small rallies.
It's Fajita Mike, calling you out.
Oh no. Oh no. Fajita Mike was a tenant in one of my houses here in Sturgis who paid the first and last month's rent and nothing in between.
You owe me $1,500 for the house you rented over here? Remember that?
Yeah.
I'm here to collect.
Be at the end of the rally.
Huh?
Be at the end of the rally.
No, I'm going to collect now. I'm here to protect all the people you over. You told me every time you put the money in my account for 3 months. You stretched me out. Never did you do anything that you said you would.
I mean, what it was, the guy lives in Minnesota. I went to the bank and put the money in the account.
Protect my honor and discredit you for being a
I'm not a
You're a total You're a liar, piece of I'm here to call you out one way or the other, collect my money, or beat it out of you.
Excuse me. When Michael gets back, you can have your money, but I ain't gotta wait for Michael.
Pardon me?
I can't do nothing until I see Michael.
Till you see what?
Michael.
I gave him several months' rent last year when he was working for me in the winter, and to pay the guy, then he jumped up and bolted out of town.
I got Michael. I'll get Michael to pay me through before he gets the check, I guess. Is that how it's going down?
I guess.
What are you gonna do?
Well, let's go out and go to Michael and get it.
You're gonna go to Mike? You think Michael's gonna pay it?
That's Fajita's problem to hash out. I'll just tell the dude straight up that, sorry, but he ain't getting no funds from here.
Whip and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So let me interrupt you guys. Ron Spalding said that the last night went incredible. I mean, he totally got it, the whole vibe of it, and what Flaunt brings to the party. So, mission accomplished. Congratulations, ladies.
Yay!
Good deal.
Oh my God! We are so happy. I just wanted to jump up and down. It's a dream come true. This is what we all have worked so hard for.
We were looking at maybe doing like a Flaunt compilation CD where we'd have various artists that would contribute a song. Each one would contribute a song, and then we would do like a DVD of you guys doing a routine with each one of those artists, or like a CD compilation or a DVD release, you know, and just get everybody to contribute a song that would have some kind of a groove to it, and a theme that you guys would work up a routine to each one of the artists.
Finally, there's like a light at the end of the tunnel that, yes, we're doing this, and there's a reason for it, and it's gonna be amazing.
So it feels like we're definitely stepping it up to the next level.
What does follow up with him? Congratulations.
Thank you. It's really just been an amazing experience, and we're so excited.
And we'll see what we can put on there.
I was really proud of the Flaunts. I mean, I put the pressure on them all week long, and they rose to the occasion, and now it looks like we're going to be able to get them on a DVD with Universal Fontana, and I mean, it's going to change everything.
All right, thanks, guys. Congratulations. Good show last night. Proud of you.
We have a big concert venue that went in across the road. These people come in here and turn a whole property into a concert venue with absolutely they have no parking on their own property. I think that's completely wrong. I know that it's going to cause havoc at this red light because everybody's just going to be trying to go to Monkey Rock. Nobody's going to know where to go. It's going to be a freaking free-for-all out here.
This is not going to work. We both know that. This has been designed the way you built it to take the loop through. It ain't going to work. They're going to take them straight off. We got to take them down 34. They've got to build 2 temporary approaches into that because how the hell you get them out?
And the Monkey Rock guys' lease is for 2 years. This is the last year, then last year and this year.
And they're gone.
There's no respect for the property because they have no investments.
Exactly. Well, we don't want anything to do with these guys.
Right.
We're telling you ways to solve the problem.
Matter of fact, I'm putting up signs that says no, full throttle parking only, everything else gets towed.
Okay.
So that they know not to park here. The front of their bar is right across from ours, and we're going to have a lot of issues with people wanting to run back and forth. So we're probably going to end up having to beef security up at that front gate. Well, there's never a stop to the fight. Every time there's more and more.
We had no choice. We had to bring Emmett back. Popular demand.
I'd like to get it to the point where we can keep him at the throttle so that everybody can enjoy him, like during rally. Did you miss your mom? He missed you.
Everybody loves him. It comes into the bar.
How cute is that?
His personality is just like a dog, you know. There's times he just wants to be loved on and petted. He's amazing.
You know, I can ask the bikers if they want to pet my ass. Uh-oh.
The Wild Turkey Bar is rocking. Unfortunately for Goat, his announcements can't be heard by the rest of the Full Throttle Saloon.
Every year we deal with the Wild Turkey crew, every year. Now the issue is that they're loud in the middle bar, they're loud in the turkey bar, and then here's poor little scapegoat, Goatio. Can't hear nothing. It's irritating. Walk away, Wild Turkey.
Be nice with him.
No, him. He doesn't care. And he walks away because he's a chick little piece of Kim.
Coming up.
You just need to calm him down. They're here. You're the one that's jumping on them. They're not jumping out there to Goat Zone saying, you turn that down.
And later, the Guns N' Roses show leads to an unexpected finish.
Okay, so all we need to do is go ask Wild Turkey to turn him down.
I've asked him. I've asked him
I'll
for
go
a
ask
whole
him.
week now. Every year we deal with the Wild Turkey crew. Every year. Of the noise. This is what's going to happen. They're going to turn it down, and 10 minutes later, they're going to turn it right back up. And I get pissed off, and I'm sorry. But I get pissed off at him because all he does is walk away because he thinks I'm a piece of If I'm a piece of why do I make more money than he does? And I'm just saying, it's all about respect. And if you don't get it, and you deserve it, I just hate ignorant people.
Yeah, I agree. Goat didn't understand or don't understand what Michael Wright's position is working for me. He's not a normal employee that works for me. He's my sponsorship guy. So what's he doing?
Oh, he's just being unreasonable.
Right.
He just comes down here raising hell.
So, but were they talking about coming back or not coming back? What are they saying?
If he keeps it, he'll never get it.
I'll go get his ass and I'll fix it.
You know what? It doesn't matter.
It does to me, by God. That's money to mine to me and you
absolutely.
both. They're a huge sponsor for the Full Throttle. They've been there for years. They're actually branded now at that place as the Throttle. I mean, that's their home. And so I'm going to give them whatever they want to get, regardless of anybody getting mad. If they want to play music, they play music. You make $6,000 a year out of that, so you should it should matter to you.
You just need to calm him down.
I'll get him
They're
right
here.
now. Goat sometimes crosses the line of taking some authority into his own hands when he shouldn't. Where did he do it at?
Right here. Right here.
And he done it with you and them, or just you?
Well, no, they weren't here. I wouldn't let him do that.
Right.
But it doesn't make any sense.
I'll take care of it.
the bar I always come to. It's my favorite. It's the first one I come to and the last one I leave when I go home.
Michael Wright don't work for me. I don't pay him money to work for me. What Michael Wright does for me is go get me sponsors like them, and then he comes here and stays the week to make sure they're okay, they're getting what they need, and everything's all right with them. Goat's been a friend of mine for a lot of years. He's been here from the get-go, from the beginning, but he can't affect the bottom line of my business. And I got 10 days to make my money. That money that he brings me is what enables me to have free concerts.
Right, and I understand.
Otherwise, I'd be eating all of it out of beer sales, and we'd have just small bands every night. We wouldn't have national acts. But that money that he brings me is what offsets that cost of all them bands. Okay. Wild Turkey is the biggest sponsor we have on the property. If they needed something, we try to cater it. We help them push their product, everything that we can do to embrace them guys so that they leave here happy. It was a great experience for them. They write me another check next year for $30,000. That's the.
But I would just think for once somebody would stand up for me and say, Goat does this, Goat does this.
But you know what? You're the one that's jumping on them. They're not jumping out there to Goat because I'm saying, you turn that down. And you know, I don't like being with people or being mean to people. You know, I tell them and tell them and tell them. Finally, you get frustrated. All they need to do is use common sense.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry.
There's no reason we're grown people. We can't all get along here.
Okay, then I apologize.
Let's just all get along.
We'll make you money. I apologize. I feel like I f***ed up. I feel like I put my foot in my mouth and I f***ed up. All righty.
Okay.
I apologize.
Fajita. Now, I heard that there's a guy that he owed a bunch of rent money to, which is kind of ironic considering that last year I gave him the money to pay the guy, and evidently that didn't take place. Dude, he said you never paid him no rent at all. He said you paid him the first, when you moved in, and he never got another dime from the whole time.
I don't care what Michael said. Bottom line is he don't know what was paid. That's point blank and simple.
And I gave you money to go pay that mother. Why does he need $2,000 if you paid him $2,000?
I mean, yeah, he gave me money, and for him to go on camera and say that's what I pay, how the hell does he know? He doesn't have a clue.
He said $2,000. I ain't giving it to him. You'll be about that plane ticket and he's not getting a rent from me. Fajita already owes me almost everything he's making here, so I don't know. That's Fajita's problem to hash out. If I give him that money, you won't have nothing with him. You didn't figure it out.
Michael makes his rounds at the Throttle store and runs into customers shopping for more than just T-shirts.
Are you still willing to sell?
We've heard him say that he'd be willing to sell.
Okay, we need to talk later.
Coming up, traffic builds for Guns N' Roses.
You better put the word out for your security.
And later,
And now y'all are too stupid.
when a Throttle staff member is assaulted,
let's beat their ass.
Michael retaliates.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you too.
We've seen you. We've been out here a number of times.
Yeah.
We've heard him say that he'd be willing to sell. Michael said he was serious.
It's a business. I've got a couple other businesses besides this one.
I understand business. I bought a lot of businesses.
I'm a businessman. At the end of the day, I've got to do what's right for my life, and you know, I'm open to a proposal. There's my cell number. That's my phone number right there. The night wasn't a good night just to go dive into the middle of something. I just didn't want to get into the numbers. I want to see how real they were, so I set up a meeting for the next night and see if they'd show back up or not.
We're not.
Yeah. Okay. Well, give me. She's got my cell, so. All right. Nice to meet you guys. Have a good time this weekend. I do have passion of this place. I mean, I built everything here. You know what I mean? What's up? But at the same time, I'm a businessman. Right now, I'm just beat up, so of course I feel like selling at this point, absolutely.
want to come check this out, there's a lot of traffic down here by the light with all these Guns N' Roses people coming in.
It seems like it's a cluster right here. I mean, it seems like everybody's just trying to figure out which way to go. They're not prepared for the kind of crowds that GNR can bring in. I mean, it could be a mess over there tonight. I mean, an absolute disaster.
They said it's backed up to Fort Meade.
Look at this crosswalk.
They kind of got their ass handed to them across the street, except for tonight, maybe.
You can't with this place. We decided to go bare knuckle up against the Guns N' Roses show. No national act, just a full throttle in its purity.
First up at the throttle is a cash prize bikini contest. The problem is, a bartender wants in.
When is it? Right now. You've got money up there. Michael's paying you. I can clock out if you want. I only have 5 minutes to tell him. So. No. Like, why? Because Michael doesn't want his stations left unattended when he's trying to sell beer.
Lisa's just been on my ass. She's been on Sean's ass.
Now she wants to join the Wild Turkey Bikini Contest.
No, I wanted to tell her no, but I knew she was going to go straight to you or Michael.
She tried to pull the, well, if Dad won't say yes, then I'll go ask Mom.
I need you to stay bartending, honey. I can't have you go up there. I hired you on as a bartender. I need you to bartend.
You're on my clock right now as a bartender. I need you to bartend.
So if I quit, then I can go do it? That would be your choice. But just know what that means, that next year you will not be rehired. You quit and you don't get rehired, okay?
Everybody else is already dressed. You better get in that room and see if you can get signed up. Let's go.
I just quit work to do this bikini contest. Hopefully win some money. The top prize is $1,000 and the second place is $500.
Which one of you girls quit your job to be in this contest? Whoever your boss is, you.
I'm not a stripper, so I don't know how to dance on a pole. But I do have a nice butt, so we'll see.
I told you it was your choice.
No, I know.
I don't even really have nothing else to say. And it was real classy that he said whoever fired you.
No,
That was real
no, I
classy.
know. I'm sorry about that.
Your first place winner, you are.
She made the decision to quit and went up on stage and lost the contest. So she's out 2 days worth of work and will not have a job with us ever again.
A little frustrating. I was hoping to win. I've worked here for 3 years. Like, I was planning on coming back every single year and, you know, for as long as I could. But, like, I'm applying to medical school and graduate school, and that's what I'll be doing next year, hopefully.
The Throttle's main weapon to battle Guns N' Roses are the women of flaunt.
Ladies and gentlemen, direct your attention to the main stage. You're about to witness
Oh my! And we're here to tantalize Sturgis like never before. Full throttle flaunt.
back at the throttle, a rumor spreads.
Guns N' Roses canceled. Yep, I was just there. The count was 4,200 people. Oh, are you for real? I'm dead serious. You better put the word out for your security bartenders. Be prepared, because you're gonna get onslaught. I'm already
Coming up.
Now y'all are too stupid. And now you're causing ID. Look.
And later.
Hey, take a look at this, what your boy's done here. I was watching a midget mark. The guy ended up pouring 4 shots.
I know how I'm gonna deal with it.
Axl Rose canceled the show across the street. He didn't come out and play. So we might get bombarded.
Hey, that's a shocker.
I know, I'm just telling you to get prepared, because if that just happened, then we're gonna get smoked. There's a bunch of people coming in the front door now, so we're probably going to get a rush from this.
Guns N' Roses play? Nope.
You didn't come on. We're going to Full Throttle Axel. It's October.
Yeah. Hey, Jesse, Axl canceled.
Did they say why he canceled? Because not enough people?
4,200.
4,200 people?
Yeah, and he said he wasn't going to play unless it was 10,000.
They told me. They told me.
How do you not go out and play to him?
I can't even find them.
If Axl canceled like it looks like he has, it's going to set these people off.
I bet them people are pissed over there. What if they start a riot? Hey, all of the crowd that was over at Guns N' Roses were kids almost. It was just minors, so we better watch out, because they're going to be running over here. You know, I got our perimeter secured right now with all of our security staff, because we got to protect this place from minors. We're 21 and up. That's the end of it. Don't come here.
You can't be in here unless you're 21. How'd you get in here?
We need to be shutting down that east gate over there, or the west side over there, beside the end of the bar at that rock garden. We need to have somebody over there to stop people from slipping through that area.
We should have had you in cuffs and going to jail, because you shouldn't even be inside the gate.
I want her ID. I don't want yours or yours or yours. I want hers.
I'm gonna move him this way.
So it's definitely not him. There's no way.
I went up there and talked to him, and he's saying, nope, it's not mine, it's not mine.
Oh my God, that is terrible.
Yeah, mine was way better. You have to take it out of the plastic, because they can do things like this. Take an ID, put it all together, and then put it in there, and it looks just like a regular ID. Where are you living now?
Y'all let a minor in here all night.
Okay, then shut the hell up and get off my property.
What the
And now
y'all are too stupid.
And now you're causing
check a ID and look.
I've already got the cops.
Can we get additional security units to the front parking lot, please?
Rocky, I got 2 guys running in the back gate by the border pipes that just punched one of your guards.
Oh, let's beat their ass. Come on, goat.
They're in the back. Your guards that ran up, like, kind of behind.
Somebody comes up and just punches one of our guards, we're all going to get involved. That's just how it is.
They got him in the fucking... One at the top, one in the right, and one in the black shirt.
Right up here, right up here, right up here. There's another one somewhere. He's in white. All right, he went that way. He went down. Which way?
That way, down that way.
Let go of my arm now.
Let go. Where'd it go, dumbass?
Are you on some drugs?
What are you doing, punching our people for no reason?
Did you punch somebody?
Okay. You seen it? Is he the one that did it?
Yeah.
Let's call the cop. Call me County Sheriff's Department.
Try and go ahead and interlock your fingers together. You seriously hit an old dude? Now put him on top of your head. Just stay there. Don't move.
Meade County Sheriff's Department.
You know, normally we don't have to call the police out to the Full Throttle, but we're gonna call in the law and get it all checked out and make sure that everything's square on the up and up. I don't want to get into any kind of crap down the road from this.
That's what I'm talking about. Have a great day.
This guy here? This guy. You sure?
Oh, yeah. It was pretty much a full face show.
I don't think the cop's going to have any trouble because we've got several witnesses that seen the guy punch him, so I think this will be a pretty cut and dried deal.
Yeah, sit in there and watch your head.
Mr. Johnson, so he's going to jail. I'm not triple, I'm still on duty.
On count of 3, make some noise. 1, 2, 3. Guys, turn on the lights on the house out here. I want to see everybody raise your glasses to TV. Cheers, y'all. Have a great night.
GNR just went on it.
Wow.
They kept that crowd waiting that long. Guns N' Roses didn't go on until 1 o'clock. I heard by then it was only 2,000 or 3,000 people there. Half the crowd already left. I bet you that they play enough songs to get their money and they're getting out of here. They're just fulfilling their contract over there is all they're doing.
I'm surprised he even played in front of that few people, but you know, we jammed it, we did good, we had a great night.
That's $10, right?
Yep. He's making change. He's not even using a register.
I was watching the midget more. I just started dialing in on it in there on the camera. Hey, Chris, you got a copy?
Go ahead.
Put your little mic thing down and kind of hang on the outside of that midget bar for a minute. And I want you to kind of watch what he's doing when he's selling product and how much money he's taking and what he's giving out. His hair's kind of cut back and he kind of looks Hawaiian. 2, 3. What the That's half full and it's all liquor, isn't it? The guy that's across the bar from you, the main guy with the mohawk, tap him on the shoulder, bring him in here to my surveillance room.
Coming up, fajitas in hot water again.
The guy ended up pouring 4 shots of liquor and charged for 1. So we called it the main guy in there to look at it. Hey, come here, brother. Yeah. Hey, take a look at this, what your boy's done here. He poured about 4 shots of liquor in a cup and charged for 1 shot. All right, I gotta go.
Whatever we gotta do, take care of it, brother. I apologize.
I know, I just want
money's not a bar.
Well, just let him show you, because we like to show every, you know what I'm saying?
We paid for it, obviously.
Yeah. I just want you to look at this so you got it.
I got called into the security office. It was caught on tape that he had 4 pours into 1 drink. You're only supposed to do it 1 time per drink.
The bottom line is he poured 4 shots of liquor in there and then rang it up for 1 shot.
Right, I got you. Like I said, obviously, the videotape doesn't lie, so we have a situation we have to deal with here, and all I can do is pull him in here and ask him to defend himself, you know? If he did it, like I said, I will make him pay the price. What's up, bro? How you doing, buddy? We got a little problem. Which one? Overpouring. Another drink caught on tape.
The vodka bottle only was like dripping out. So I just hit it and hit it and hit it.
There was like that much liquor in that cup. Like a shot of liquor is about like that.
Man, I swear to God that vodka bottle was just like that, man. I'm sorry, man. That was my mistake. I'll pay for it. I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that. Man, I was just pouring.
Okay. Well, that's all we need.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Obviously, we got a problem here, you know? I know how I'm gonna deal with it, but I'm trying to keep a very cool head right now, okay? The last thing I want to do is have a situation where one of my guys is accused of stealing something or doing something wrong at any club anywhere in the country, because that's a big problem for me. All right, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Just appreciate it.
The midget bar, they poured several shots and charged a single. I don't know if they're going to be back or not. You know, they may just be leaving tomorrow.
Cheers. I want a necklace. I'm wasting. I'm not going to be working time tomorrow. No, I'm self-destruct mode. You better run. Y'all better run.
There's no respectable.
Give me your hand. No way.
My God, you.
That said, hey, give me a hug. And before I knew it, I was in the pool.
Come here. Come here and warm me up. Come here and warm me up.
I got even more irate when he tried to slap my ass. And my boots were full of water. It was ridiculous.
They were throwing out numbers like GNR was going to bring in 20,000 people. I was very skeptical of them pulling in that kind of number.
But I hope it bankrupted them, and I guarantee it did. You know, them investors are like pissed. What's happening in this is they're following the wrong dude and investing the money in somebody that don't know what the they're doing.
You know, it's really exciting to go up against something like GNR across the street, and then to find out that our numbers beat them. I mean, you just can't beat that feeling. Woo!
I'm glad corporate America tried to come by the event and got their ass kicked, and now they're gone out of town. They didn't do nothing over there. They got their ass handed to them. They deserved it.
Next time on the season finale of Full Throttle Saloon.
There's zero tolerance tonight, guys, on anything. Vendor bar with the Rough Riders.
And
I need back up. He's gonna buy you 20 shots. Just get it the ball right now.
Number 20 for Fajita.
Punch him. No more punching.
Fajita takes things too far.
Did you just call me a bitch?
Get you damn it. Get it. Cause you're going across the street, dog. It's over. It's over.
Plus,
are you selling a piece? Are you selling the bar?
Michael decides the fate of the throttle.
I'm the one running the show. So at the end of the day, it's about what Michael Ballard wants to happen.